Hello to the Woodlake Church family. I'm Wayne Schmieg. I've been an official member of Woodlake for about 30 years, but my history of being here goes back even further. My wife Ann and I were married at Woodlake in 1976. She has been a member of Woodlake since she was only a few months old. I won't say exactly when that was. Our 4 children were baptized and confirmed here. They and their families join us for holidays and to sing a special song during the Christmas season. Like many other Woodlake members, my faith story began in the Catholic Church. I grew up in small-town Minnesota, went to a Catholic grade school and high school. When I was a child, faith was a matter of memorizing catechism verses and being able to recite the 10 Commandments and 7 sacraments. I'm old enough to remember masses said in Latin. We replied to the priest's call and response in Latin as well, not really knowing what we were saying. We said a lot of prayers by rote and without much thought. I like it much better now, where our prayers are thoughtful and I can learn their meaning. My go-to definition of faith is one I've heard in these faith stories before. It's from Timothy chapter 11. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. This definition is much murkier than the memorizing of commandments and sacraments. There's more to interpret in that statement, so it makes me a little less sure if I've got it right. In a Bible class at Woodlake a while back, I learned to substitute the word trust for faith, which helps sometimes. We've been watching 3 of our grandchildren the past couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun, but I get a renewed appreciation of the amount of time it takes to take care of small children. I know now why we had our children in our 20s and 30s rather than in our 60s. If we could add verses to the Bible, I would add another to the familiar verses in chapter 3 of Ecclesiastes. A time to have children and a time to refrain from having children. Our daughter brought a book for us to read to our grandkids that tells about faith better than I can. I asked them to help me with it.
Don't Forget to Remember by Ellie Holcomb.
Don't forget to remember. What do you think we're supposed to not forget to remember?
God. God.
Did you know creation is talking to you wherever you go and whatever you do? The earth will keep giving you clue after clue, so you won't forget to remember what's true. Like every day when the sun rises high, the warmth that you feel is God's love by your side. And just like the birds who keep humming their tune, remember, God sings songs of joy over you. When you catch the snowflakes that fall from the sky, each of them whisper, "You're one of a kind." And after the winter and cold are all through, the flowers remind you, God makes all things new. When a colorful rainbow peeks out through the rain, don't forget to remember, God's love stays the same. On glad days and sad days, God is near and He knows He can use any storm to make good things grow. When you can't see the end of the ocean so blue, remember, God's love never runs out on you. And just like a sailboat that fills up with wind, we feel most alive when we are filled up with Him. Don't forget to remember, you are never alone, no matter if you are up high or down low? And as sure as the sun will keep rising above, don't forget to remember you are dearly loved. So, just like the stars won't forget how to shine, don't forget to remember that all of the time, God's light will guide you wherever you go, and you are loved from the top of your head to your toes. Let the whole earth remind you of what God has said from the moment you wake up till you go to bed. And even on days you forget what is true, don't forget to remember, God won't forget you. End of the book.
I did it, Mama.
Well, that's it. That God loves, forgives, and heals us by God's grace rather than anything we have done to deserve it. When things are going well, thank God for your good fortune. When things are not going well, ask for help and thank God when you get it. To me, having faith, that is, trusting in a better future, is the assurance of things we hope for, even if we can't see them. So don't forget to remember, God's love is with you always. I miss seeing our church family in person, and I'm looking forward to being back together again when it is safe to do so. Thanks, and have a good week.